Hey fam, it's me, your boy, Caleb, and this is day 6, I believe, of getting my life all the way together. I'm a little bit late to record, it's 2 in the afternoon, but I went on a podcast today for one of my other social media accounts, and I got offered a pretty good job opportunity from this guy. It's in St. George, Utah, which would be pretty sick. So I'm going to look into it a little bit more before deciding whether to jump on it or not. But we're about to go play golf with a friend. It's Saturday, so we're just kind of hanging out. And yeah, I've never played a full course of golf before, so let's see if it goes well. Good morning, gang. How we all doing this morning? I'm doing pretty great. After golfing yesterday, I went to dinner with some guys from church. One of them was nice enough to let me crash at their house. Super grateful for that. Otherwise, I would have had to crash in the rat-infested RV, and that's not a lot of fun. Anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. We've had 2 opportunities come about so far. Going to Boise and living with some friends that I have up there. And the second option was to go to Salt Lake City and start brand new. I have barely any connections in that city. But yesterday, a third option came about. I was on a podcast for my other social media. It talks about theology and stuff like that. The guy I was on the podcast with, number one, I happen to be doing this from my parents' house. And my parents' theology is very different from mine. So as I was sitting on my laptop in their spare room talking with this dude, one family member of mine bursts in, I'm not going to mention who, and honestly starts getting upset. And it's like, I'm on a live podcast here, and they're doing this? I was a little disgruntled, to say the least. This dude, after me explaining what just happened, the podcast host offers me a job opportunity. He's like, hey man, I understand your situation. I had broken it down to him. He's like, you need a better environment. Come move out to St. George, Utah and work with me. Now, Tuesday, I'm going to hear a little bit more about the job opportunity, but from what I've seen, it makes more than what I'm making right now. Also, St. George is beautiful. I love it there. I mean, might as well, right? Let's hear him out and make sure it's a good opportunity first. It is a door-to-door sales job, and the first one that I ever did was a huge scam. So we just got to make sure that this guy's legit, and 2, that I can perform to a point where I'm making more than the average person's monthly salary. We went to church. We're about to go meal prep for day 7 of getting my life together. All right, check it out. We're meal prepping. We're going to make breakfast burritos. We got 6 pounds of ground beef. Half of it's going in breakfast burritos. Other half is gonna be rice and beef bowls. All right, what's up, fam? We're just ending off the day here. We just finished meal prepping, and now we're about to get some work done on the laptop for my appointment setting job. We'll probably spend about an hour on that. Rest of the day is kind of up in the air. I'm thinking I may want to go to the gym, maybe hit the sauna as well before starting the week. That's always a good way to start things off, in my opinion. But, yeah, I've had kind of a rough weekend. And, you know, I don't really know for a fact what caused it. There's really a lot of contributing factors and stuff like that. But, man, just like, looking back at the pattern of my life, the times where I was the most at peace was when I was able to cut off people who destroyed that peace and just kind of do my own thing throughout the day. And yeah, I kind of noticed that the whole reason my weekend was like kind of fucked up is just letting bad influences kind of get to me. So there's definitely something there. There's something to that, and I'm gonna need to make some more changes in my life. Because yeah, those bad influences outside of the goals that I'm trying to attain, it bleeds into it, you know. And And yeah, I'm really trying to get my shit together and not have it fall out of place anymore. So I'm gonna need to make some major changes, but for now we're just gonna go ahead and call it away for a bit and yeah, get on with our life. I'm sleeping in the van. Good night.